c'est la quart de finale. That's right, it's win or go home. And in its place at stake is a semi-final versus the #1 team in France. Lyon are waiting. Bonjour everyone and welcome back along to Montpellier career mode, where today, yes, first things first, we have to get past Bordeaux. It is quarter-final rugby in the top quintiles, and as you can hear behind me, the crowd is already going bananas. A huge atmosphere here at the Bordeaux ground for this second quarter-final matchup. The semi-finals are already half in place, with Castres going straight through and taking on Clermont, who disposed of Racing 92 in a tense encounter, 22 points to 19. Today, we find out who fills that second slot to take on Lyon. Taking a look at these two sides, there is plenty to pinpoint. For us, we've gone back to our top team. All those guys we were using just so we were in full strength we could possibly be, they're gone. Now we look to put out our best 15 and our best 23. When Jones comes back alongside Corrado and Hamadaj, Willemser and Capelli back in that second row, with Dargo in at 6, captaining the side. The back row is where we'll hurt the most. Guadasali, I've brought him in at 7, thinking he'll impact this game much more than those reserve players. Taulagny keeps his spot at number 8. Back from injury for a couple of weeks, Augustine Pulu back in the starting lineup. Pedavani has run the show very impressively at 10. He stays there with injuries to Heron, and of course more than I would like to see injury-wise, with about 10 players out now heading into these playoffs. In the midfield, Skinner and Domeru. Golonitsky on the left wing, Rattiz the right, and Bottier at fullback. On the other side of things, the home team, Bordeaux. I've just got a couple of places that I'm going to pinpoint where this team is going to be fantastic. This Argentinian connection of Santiago Cordero and Juan Cruz Malia are going to be deadly. Add to that Lamarat as inside centre, and you've got a pretty exciting combination through that back line. Lugohis and Tlondok will run things at the halves, but it's this here as well. Pickamoles, Woki and Bedwell Curtis that is going to be destructive. The front row's not bad either. Tabadze, Dweber and Pudot, those guys are no slouches when it comes to the big games. The benches have plenty of experience as well. Look at that for Bordeaux. Kulashvili, Tamiafuna, Korbelis, Petty, Gilani, Arnold, Duby and Lamb. They are stacked, and it's no surprise why they've finished up there with us. We've got some talent there as well. Sir Fontaine still on the bench, but a quality player should we require him. Palag keeps our depth at scrum half very, very strong, and Gundebi gets the nod in 23 with the injury to Carlin Isles in our last regular season matchup. The forwards, though, a bit stretched, especially the likes of De Beer and Bacogny. They're pretty much the last guys we can call into this team. Right, we are ready to go. Kickoff is imminent. Bordeaux playing in the red and blue. Of course, for Montpellier, the blue and black, quarterfinal rugby on the top quintiles. Underway, Bordeaux Bigler kicking things away. And it is Capelli down there under pressure early. Bordeaux with a great start in the breakdown. And they turn the ball swiftly over. Almost an intercept the pass there from Tabadza. And we put the pressure on the breakdown. We might turn this over, actually. This would be a huge play. We get the ball back, and Pulu taking a bit of that pressure off his forwards. Gets a smashing kick downfield, and now running it back. Russ gets the offload nicely away to Cordero, who is making short work alongside of Malea. Rumbling it back almost up to the halfway line. Beautiful pass from Dweber to find Cordero once more. Santiago Cordero doing it easy, but Willemser turns it over. Rattiz, a bit of a rest last week, back in the team, gets it away to Skinner, who hammers this away. The chase of Pedavani getting up towards the 22. Great tackle, Pedavani. Chops him down right on the 22-metre line. Puddle kicks it towards the opposition with Dargo, another turnover. Third of the match now ready for Montpellier. Skinner dropped.
Release.
Big tackle there on Skinner. Fires it back to Domaru, who's lining up a job goal! Domaru for 3, and that's the only points on the board for Montpellier. Wow, we have a clutch decision from Jeffrey Domaru, who has just slapped that over. Nothing much happening. They were on the attack. We were doing well there, Montpellier, and just Domaru's just gone, we'll take some points, thank you. Early days, this is a game where it is win or go home. And straight away, we've seen Montpellier upping the ante, saying, we don't want to go home. And they're doing well so far as 2. This is a great piece of play to get them started. Pulu smashing across field. Where's Ratiz when you want him? Domaru's there, Pulu getting a chase. Domaru will lead him forward, that's been lost. Turn out the back from Walker. Big pressure now, Penavani, just about got the job done. Up and over the ball, the fly half is in immaculate form at the moment. Here's a line out for Dweaver. Haven't said his name yet, which is a huge surprise. The man who was normally so involved, it's a turnover this time. Up and at the ball very quickly was Firmsa. Here is Pulu. Little bit of space, that's a high shot. And a yellow card as well. Is that Malia? Oh, that is huge. The attacking threat of Juan Cruz Malia. He could be gone, and he is. That combination with Cordero out the toilets. And Montpellier dominating this fixture early on. We have to take every single point we can muster. Bordeaux with a man in the bin. And a great chance for us to put the pressure on, take the easy 3, go back to halfway, reset, and go after 7 more. 6-0, Montpellier lead. This is a good start for the visiting side. Of course, both these 2 teams finished with identical records. 19 wins, 1 draw, and of course, these 6 losses. Oh no! Not Waitlago, of all people to lose. That is such a bad injury for us to get. I didn't want to play Bacogni, but we're at that point where we've got to bring him on. Waitlago goes. And should we make it through today's matchup, we do get a couple back. The likes of Heron were at the top of the list to return in about 4 days or so.
Crouch.
But man, to lose Waitlago now, that really weakens our back row, which really weakens our ability to win the ruck contest. Let's see what we can cook up here, lads. Set play, Padavani looking for the little crossfield chip. It's gone straight to Botier. I'm not sure that was really the intended target. Goloniski picks it up. It's a bit disjointed as Homenage finds himself in more space he's ever seen in his life. McCartney high tackle. Oh, it is going off here. Bordeaux are losing their marbles. It's another card. That's Louis Picamoles. Unbelievable turn of events here. We've seen Homenage flying. Picamoles on the field with a lot of space. And now, a huge opportunity for another 3 points. 2 men in the bin. And Botier, 44 meters on the angle, hits it well enough, just doesn't have the legs. We won't get that 9-point lead we so much desired as the ball is drilled into touch from Bordeaux. Well, we're losing points, we're leaving them out there, team, and that's not what we want. Here comes Malia back on the field. In the end, only cost his team 3 points. We would love if we could have added a little bit more. Phillips at the front, Pulu running a Petavani. Great run there for the fly half. Gets us nicely going forward. Now we can use the forward. Skinner charging at the line. Oh, big turnover, Bordeaux. Hamanage gets across. Ratiz has to work. And Ratiz does work. Red jumpers flying all over that in a flash. Pick and go. Levorhes looking out to his right-hand side. There's a chance out to Cordero. Goloniski's got to fly. But Botier cleans up at the back. Defensive width, a bit of a problem so far for Montpellier. As the lead is 6 points heading into half-time is nowhere near enough. Gerardo throws, beautiful at the back. Pulu with a bit of space and time. And there we go. On that like a flash. Quick ball out to Sally, wearing the number 7. Great pass to Tomaru as well. Ortiz looking to the outside. Ankle tap of beauty there from Lamarat. Skinner, Sally, Pulu out in midfield, finds Tomaru. There's a bit of room here as well. They can find Golonitsky. Goes to him very deep. Golonitsky's got a shimmy back inside, but he's hammered down. Plenty of blue jumpers there. Capelli, who added Tomaru again. Another strong carry by the midfielder. And another turnover from Bordeaux. And just like that, this game changes as the ball is drilled downfield. Gautier is there waiting. Ortiz gets it on the outside. Ortiz looking to shimmy out of one. Ball breaks the first tackle. Fans away. Up towards the halfway line. Pulu will pick and Pulu will go. Acceleration from Augustine Pulu. Can he link up? He might do, yes. Over the head pass to Skinner. Tomaru gets on the ground. Win Jones still numbers out to the left. They want them. Velosa gets it to Golonitsky. He's got one man to beat. Oh, it's a beautiful step. But the touchline beats them all. And we head to half time with a slender 6-0 margin. Montpellier with the lead at the break. Wow, take a breath from that first 40 minutes. It was end-to-end stuff. No tries, which is quite remarkable given the way these two teams played. But it's Bordeaux who are being put under immense pressure by the attacking threat of Montpellier. Just 2 penalty goals. And one, of course, missed from almost halfway. Do we regret that decision? Well, tell you what, the next 40 minutes, we're going to find out. Semi-final rugby awaits one of these two sides. Can we repeat Season 1? Make our way another step further into this competition. A deep kick down, finding a great tackle there. Weaver gets the ball, gets defender at exactly the same time. Now they look to give it some width. Hockey trying to bust through. The yellow card has ended. We've seen Picamoles back on the field. A bit of room here to the left-hand side. And Tlanduk is allowed all the time and space he would like to get a very good kick away to the halfway line. Neither team giving an inch territorially. Happy to play in the other team's half. That is the way these two sides would love to have it. Gerardo, Philipsa, nicely done. He's Petavani, loves to run the ball. Tomaru sleeping on the outside, finds Skinner. Now Golonitsky's on the shoulder, gets it to Golonitsky, and a try is finally coming the way of Montpellier. Golonitsky, third choice winger. He's been in and out of this team, but desperate times have called the winger back. Petavani takes on the line, that's the danger. Tomaru finds the outside channels, gets on the outside of his man. That's where he's most dangerous, and that creates the overlap. Golonitsky's a finisher, probably trails the play a little more than would like. To get up in the face of the opposition, we could be flat and it could give us a lot more chances, but he does trail behind, not like a fullback in his attacking runs. But this time, it didn't matter, he got the job done. And we finally have the first try of this quarterfinal matchup. Here is Gautier, nails the conversion. It's 13 points to 0. We need more. We still need more. What a game it's been. That added suspense, that added threat of the season being over if we don't get the results. It is scary. Here is Sally, Gerardo, Petavani. Again, there's room here on the left. Tomaru has to wait for it. Capelli charges up the middle and knocks the ball on. Right, it's worthy to be worried. He's actually got the rack turnover there, which is very surprising. But 2 tries and 2 conversions. We'll see. Bordeaux back in the lead. This is a great run from Capelli, but Cordero comes across, pummels him.
Crouch.
Gerardo on the breakdown.
Bind.
Turns the ball straight back over.
Set.
Voorhees will feed the scrum. And that's a good one too from Bordeaux. Their season flashing before their eyes now. Tunduk runs hard. The line intercepted from Pulu. Wow! How did he get that out the back door? Inside our own half now. Pulu back to Skinner. We'll look to play the game in the Bordeaux half of the field. Running it back, Bordeaux finds support from the boys. That's great offload as well. Eventually to Bunter. It's the one to chug it upfield. Midway 22, 10-metre line. More pick and goes from the forwards. Quadok. He's the one who holds it up. Mauling forward. Room here on this left-hand side. Montpellier. Nice ball inside to Picamoles. Fending their way. Charging up another couple of tackles to Bunter. He's been in the thick of the action as well. Levoyes gives a jump to Brinsberg. Nice little pass off and a chance for the turnover on Montpellier. Now they swing to the right-hand side. Again, Picamoles! Unstoppable in contact. Bedwell Curtis gets another few metres. Pick and go from the Voorhees. That's a shocker. Losing 10 metres at a time. Now they get it wide. And Skinner is skinned from Cordero. They might not catch him. Up to the 22. Great run from Santiago Cordero. Electric on the attack. Stepping, weaving. It's Bordeaux. Lemerat. Turnover, Hamanaj. Go to Sally. Smokes this downfield. Very adept kicker. And start again, Bordeaux. And they do as well. Cordero back to Tunduk. Barras is getting involved as well. And Montpellier stopped it on. That is a massive error. We're seeing this from Walker, but I'm pretty sure it was Montpellier who knocked it on. That was so good. Yes, certainly was.
Crouch,
outside centre. Cruz Montpellier.
Sit.
66 minutes gone. What we need, we need the ball. We've been destroyed in a scrum. Oh no. Here come Bordeaux. Hold on to your heads, team. This could be something special to finish with. Look at these passes. Ridiculous skill from Bordeaux. The boys. Dweeber getting on the outside from Walker. British will hunt him down, but Potier will do the hard yards. Love if someone could have got up there. Couple fullback, please, someone. Potier get back. When John's trying to make a desperate tackle, but throw has got Bedwell Curtis. Lamrack gets the ball to the 22. This is all Bordeaux in the second half. Is our defence strong enough to hold them out? Doesn't look like this stage. Skinner's offside. They go to the right-hand side instead. Tunduk gets to Cordero. That's a shocker. The ball is out for anyone to hit the ruck. Beautiful pass to Pollard. And it is Tunduk to score. 5 to play. Game on. Bordeaux leave it late. But their half of dominance has finally given them some points. Potier was offside, Skinner was offside, our defensive line was an absolute mess. No one joined that ruck, the ball popped out for Bordeaux, looked like he was going to pick and go, drew on the last two defenders and gave it outside to this man, Francois Tunduk, to score Bordeaux's opening try. Well, there's one try apiece, but maybe, just maybe, those shots at goal will be the saving grace for Montpellier. 13-7. How are those nerves? How are those nerves? Domaru to get us back underway. To the right-hand side, 4 minutes to play. Ratisse flying. Ratisse misses his man. That's a good take from Tabata. We've got to defend like nothing else. Skinner, great tackle on Walker. Skinner has had a bit of an average match tonight. He's been found out defensively. His attacking threat has been average. But boy, that may tell a big tale come full time. Gerardo to Capelli. Pulu finds Golonitsky up on the line. Did this just before the halftime buzzer as well. Breaks tackles easily, a lot of room to the left. We go there now. Philipsa trotting through like a steam train. High shot, that'll be it. Yellow card as well, right under the sticks. Give us the 3, let's go to the semi-finals. Red card, Montpellier. Oh, wow. We'll take the 3, thank you, ref. Potier You'd almost call his kicking worthy of man of the match. Full time is gone. Red card to Montpellier. That'll be the talking point. But at the end of the day, it'll be Montpellier 16 points to 7 over Bordeaux to make their way into the semi-finals of the top quarters. What a matchup. Tense, tight, nervous rugby from these two quarterfinalists. None of that free-flowing stuff we've seen earlier in the regular season. It was cutthroat rugby. Bordeaux almost too scared to play. And it wasn't until late in the second half they finally come to the party. But you can see Montpellier had a game plan from minute number 1. Accumulates points. And that is exactly what they did. Only got one try themselves. Gornitsky the scorer. Bortier the conversion. But it was those two first half. No, it was one first half penalty goal and a drop goal that saw them out to 6-0 at the break. And right on full time, the second penalty putting Montpellier up 16 points to 7. What a game. Tense, tight, brutal. But in the end, there can only be one, and it is a very, very tight 9-point victory for the Montpellier side. It's not as easy as it looks on the scoreboard. That was a certainly tough matchup. Stat-wise, well, Bordeaux should have done more, as should have Montpellier. 6 and 7 line breaks, only one try apiece. Possession tight, territory tight, everything was pretty close. So unfortunately, we have to say goodbye and thanks to another great season by Ouedraogo. He's out for 9 weeks. We'll miss him, certainly, but we are getting a couple of players back. If we do make it to the semis, which now we have. Oh, Sanconi! Oh, Flanquart's 1 day away! Can we not postpone it to the Sunday or whatever? Oh, Flanquart would have been a welcome addition back into this team. But we do get Heron, so now we can mix it up a bit. And I know exactly what I'm going to do. Goloniski was good. Oh, do we go Pitabani onto the wings? Heron's back anyways. Let's get Heron back in the box seat. But where does Pitabani slot into this team now? He's too good to leave out. Someone's got to go. Sanconi certainly straight back in at number 8. Thanks, Telligny. You were a good little player. But boy, well, actually, Bacogni, you're probably going to actually stay because you're going to have to move instead to the blind side. We've got, 2 open-siders and a number 8. Unbelievable. We'll just have to fly with it. For flankers, we've got very little option. Or do we? No, sorry, I've stuffed that up completely, haven't I? We will bring Telligny in at 6 instead of Bacogni. Much better player, Telligny. This is how it's going to have to go. Sanconi, we'll leave him at 8. But where do we fit Pitabani into this team? Well, you'll see at the start of next episode. We've got to pick a captain. Jesus, we're running out of players to call captain. I guess Willems is probably the next cab off the rank for that. Let's go with him. There we go. You can see it now. It is a semi-final, and it is versus number 1, Leon. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This season has had it all, and this matchup with Leon has had everything as well. We've lost, we've won, we've been comprehensively outplayed, and we've comprehensively outplayed them. But with one more game to go. Leon or Montpellier versus Cast or Claremont. Whew, cannot wait to see how those go. That'll do it though for quarterfinal rugby here in the top quads. Thank you everyone for tuning in and watching. There'll be plenty more coming. We've got a semi-final now to look forward to. And maybe, just maybe, do you reckon a grand final as well? We are the only team that upset the apple cart here. You can see 1, 2, 3. Leon, Cast, Claremont. Then it is 5th who are also chipping in. Bordeaux should have been the team there, but 16-7. I'll take that every day of the week. I'll see you for the semis, but until then, thanks for watching and take care.